Trump thummy thingy. I don't know what this is. Dale. We're going to have some fun today. Apparently, starting off the bat, I don't know. Hi, Dale. How are you doing?
Very well, thank you. How is everybody in the stream today? We have PA Patriot Prospecting. How are you, sir? How are you doing, Skipper?
I'm fine. Oh, good grief.
I'm doing very well. As you can tell, I've had a bit of a tan. I saw you wearing my cap the other day, and I thought, I better come back on.
You're a Donald Trump thumb? What are you? What is that thing?
I'm Donald Trump's thinner brother.
Thinner brother.
Yeah.
Well, you got the coloring right.
Yeah, we're both orange. The future's bright. It's actually I can actually walk left to right.
Oh my gosh! I feel like I'm hosting the Muppets here. Here we go.
How is everybody in chat today? I hope everyone's doing really, really well. And got some great things to show you today. And if I had arms, I would try and pick them up. But yeah. I'm all thumbs today.
Oh my Lord!
I'm all thumbs.
Well, today we're going to see. We've invited a few people to join us, but anybody wants to come up and show their collections, you're more than welcome. And being it's Treasure Trove Monday, we also have the Pay It Forward wheel. If you check down below here, there's the instructions on how to play it. It's essentially a lot of fun to play, and we do that at the end of our stream. In the meantime, we just share our collections, whatever they might be, and chit chat back and forth. And please let people know we're here.
John Pierce, nice to meet you. How are you doing, sir? Babe.
Thumbelina, 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 Thumb. No. Oh, jeez.
I'm going to go now, Mr. Skipper, and let the first mate back on. And Arts, Adventures, and... Anyway, I've got to do some political things and enjoy your day.
You're welcome, Donald Thumb.
Donald Thumb. Yeah, I've got a friend called Tom Thumb as well.
Yeah. And, I need something stronger than a coffee today.
Yeah, don't drink that. It's too hot. And it's good to see Neil, Arts Adventures, and John Pierce, and the Skipper, and everybody else in the whole stream. Thank you very much for joining us today. Ha ha ha. Bye.
Gosh, and I thought I was the only one goofy around here.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Another day of Treasure Trove. What the heck?
My goodness. Those of you just joining, I'm making you all moderators. You can put in your links in your chat, and by all means, come on up. You want I'll actually put in the link for the StreamYard here so that you can join us if you so desire.
Absolutely. And Zilla. Oh yes, I'm drinking limeade. It's been a while since I've had lime. That's probably what's gone to my head.
Well, they don't call you a limey for it. Nothing, right?
Brown sugar in the rain.
Brown sugar. Brown sugar. I'm gonna.
How are you doing, Brown Sugar?
There you go. So you can add your links, or you want to come up.
Hello.
Oh, very interesting. You're having a moment. Is that a footballer Ken?
Football again.
What the heck is that?
Some Star Wars.
Oh, sorry. Maybe I better put my glasses on. My dog is knocking on my door. Let me in. Let me in. I don't like being out here. Come on in. It's a dog life.
Do you remember Martin's nuts about digging shout out video I did for him?
Yes.
Well, I can. It's the only thing I can get close enough to like the Canadian colours. So I used him for Martin's nuts about digging as a metal detector, walking around digging.
Who's that supposed to be? Is that Luke Skywalker or?
No.
Let me guess. Jar Jar Binks.
No.
No.
Phil Guy. Hang on a minute. We missed somebody now.
In Newfoundland, we hand you lumber. In
No,
Newfoundland, we hand you lumber piles of wood to in order for you to become a pilot.
If you've never seen my video of Martin's nuts about digging's shout out video, I think it was 1K shout out video or something like that. Anyway, wasn't it? So I've got to put all this stuff back in now. If you heard something, I'm sorry. Yeah, he's oh man, I can't remember his blinking name now. I know all the characters of Star Wars. I can't think of his name.
Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Nope.
You know, if this was Star Trek, I'd be able to name them all off, but I'm not. I only know just that much about Star Wars.
Oh man.
Neil says that he would like you and Zoe to let him know that when the package arrives. He sent it out Friday.
Okay, I will do. I sent out. Well, Zoe sent out EA Thieves. It took a month. We've got a bit of a thing going on over here. It's not Han Solo. It is. Oh.
I didn't even know they had lots of different names.
Oh man.
Oh, Billy D. Williams' character. That was in this Cloud City, right?
No, not him. No, this is from. He's from Rogue One. Oh my days! What's his name?
Okay. Everybody's minds are racing, trying to figure out a bloody Star Wars character. They're all Googling.
Oh my god! He gives Finn the jacket. He got arrested, and Finn, who was the
No, I don't think it was Boba Fett.
Oh my god! Oh my days! What's his name?
I'm watching the smoke rise from your ears. Pogue? Never heard of Pogue before.
What's his name, Lauren, in Star Wars? Oh god, it is right.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, John. There's always Google. Oh, John's not glued yet. I'm going to have to get you up there so you can put your links in, buddy. There you go.
Oh my god, it keeps coming up the stupid wrong. Oh god.
Well, while you get your
Poe.
Poe?
Poe, yeah, that's the pilot. Poe. I don't know what's happened to his eye though. Poe.
Move them back and forth real fast. It looks like there's two of them. That would be Popo.
Mine it was double O. Poo poo.
Yes, James, you were close. No, it's not. Yeah, Lando Calrissian. That's the one from the Cloud City.
Yeah, Lando was the one who actually had the Millennium Falcon.
That's right. He won it in a poker game or whatever they call it.
And 14 parsecs. No, it's 12. Whether it makes a difference or not.
Yeah, we were having quite a conversation here between the two of us about some coins and their values and whatnot. Man, is it ever important to, if you're a coin collector, to become aware of the mintage and the condition of these coins? Because it's amazing what you might have in your collection, eh, Dale?
Absolutely. It's as Numismaniac was saying that before we were chatting, before the stream started, and we was going through some coins around the world, and some of the mintages that are out there. You know, I love world coins, and slowly Numismaniac is getting into world coins, not just Canada, US. It's going far beyond reaches of Great Britain, but no, he's got quite a lot, and there's some great gems out there. I mean, I don't mean as in silver or gold. I mean really low mintage coins. Not everybody in the world can have one. That's what makes it so good.
Go ahead.
No, carry on.
Even if you you're starting off slow, you want to collect world coins, get yourself an album and get yourself a list of all the countries in the world. I was just preparing to print one off here, except my bloody Microsoft Word wouldn't work. But I'm putting that in my album, and as I collect these world coins, you don't have to have a lot from each country, but if you can, fine. Yeah. Check them off as you go along. So see how many of these coins you can collect. I see. Oh, look, Sandman Coins and Collectibles in the house. Hey, Jason.
It is Jason. Here's another one. Babbles in Toyland and other things. Babes in Toyland. No, sorry. And Phil Guy, Zilla. Yes, it's important to now I'm trying to go round. There's only one country that I haven't got at the moment, and I managed to get one. It's coming soon. Was the Peru coin, and that's one country I don't think I have. And I try and look for. Now my collection is kind of odd. I look for some coins that stands out to me. You know, it's like if you got a ton of books in the library and you think, right, okay, it's got to look what's good to me, it doesn't always have to be silver, but sometimes I do that and I find some really good gems by doing that. Like Jason, he will literally find a whole collection. Numismaniac will try and find a collection. Now I'm starting to, obviously my British coins I've got, that's not, but it's, now I've done that, this is just another way I like to collect. And I also collect all sorts of other things as well. So,
hello, Annie.
Annie. Yeah. You have to be careful buying book sets, of course, of anything. But I mean, with my list, what I purchased, which has been waiting for ages to come through. Now I'm starting to do my. This is the list that I've got from a couple of weeks ago, which I should have had, which I'm doing this week. in my videos, which you will see. I've got a Canadian, because Numismaniac's got me into Canadian coins. That's my next main collection. So that's my next goal. My other goal is wheat cents. And I'm not going to get them all, but I'm going to be my damn hardest to get as many as I possibly can. So it's going to be as early as I can possibly go. And I'm going to have a few dates missing. But that's the way life is, unfortunately. But this is, I haven't got to worry about my British coin collection. The coins I want, I've got. So I've gone for a Canadian 5 cents. And I've got a new batch coming soon. The Canadian 1 cent. This is 1836, 1920. A Canadian 1 cent, 1934. An Indian 1 pice, 1944. A straight settlements, which is silver. Austrian 1 shilling, 1952. A Belgian 10 cents, 1894. So looking at this list, I'm trying to get the earliest dates possible. So within a date range that is reasonable, affordable, and collectible. And you build it up from there. So, I've got a whole, must be, this is going back from Henry III, 1216 to 1272, which is going to go to this guy here. I'm going to do a video on it anyway, but it will end up in his collection, because he spent it. And we got Brown Sugar, we got John Pierce, Neil's comics and video games. We got Rebecca, Touched by Yarn, nice to see you, and White Mojo Wolf.
Yeah,
you great guys there. If anybody wants to come up, please just put a one in the chat. You want to come up and have a chat and talk about, rather than us talking, we want to hear what you guys are doing. And this is the point of our game. Actually, no, tonight we've actually got the pay it forward. So we do have a pay it forward game actually.
Yep, instructions are right down below on your YouTube page.
Yep.
And it's pretty well defined, so don't have to try to repeat every day. But let's just say that it's a fair way where we can pay it forward and someone actually wins some really nice silver. James actually asked a question too, Dale. He was asking about whether there's an encyclopedia for Canadian coins, and it's interesting you have that. Besides the online information, coinsincanada.com, fabulous. If you want to see grading, as the Saskatoon Coin Club, which is online, is fabulous too. But you know what? Every coin collector should endeavor to start picking up some books.
Yeah,
hardcover books are so handy. This one here is Coins of Canada, that covers a lot of the mint coins. These are the mint coins that you can get, and there's also the real book that you really should get is the Charlton Standard Catalog of Coins. And again, this one covers mint coins. So any of the collectible coins you order from the Royal Canadian Mint, that would be in this catalog here. But Charlton also carries a book that's dedicated to collector coins, older coins. And this one's a 2020 version. I should actually update that. And you can actually look up all the older coins in there, and it gives a lot of great details, including little things that you should be looking for on the coins to designate what kind of coin it actually is, because there's quite a few little differences in some of these coins, so making some of them very valuable. Also, Coins in Canada is great with showing the mintage. Mintage is important, as well as grade, and any collector will tell you that that's something that you have to really look at. So yeah, and if you don't know, don't be afraid to ask a collector online. We're all at different levels of collecting. Some are incredible, some are novice, some are just beginning. That's okay. I mean, we're in this community to support one another, so don't be afraid to ask.
And one key issue because there's a high subscriber count on some channels doesn't mean I know everything. So
that's true.
And it's subscribers doesn't mean knowledge. That's one thing. It's always best to go to people that are genuine, honest, diverse in their collection. I mean, Jason's a great guy. Skipper's a great guy. Dimebag, Nick, many other people out there that you may not even heard of are very diverse. Uncle Al, and this is what I do. This is how I look for my coins, is through this magazine. Now, this is the only magazine. It's my this is my Bible, and this, you can get this one worldwide, and this one here. Do you know? I don't know what the price is. I think it's about £4. I just buy it to see. I don't even bother looking for the price anymore. Yeah, this is £4, so this will be about $6, $7 Canadian maybe. So and then here it tells you all about the coin fairs, what's new, what's hot, and it goes right back to the Roman era, which I'm really into. So it tells you how to look for them, what to look for. The British coinage all the way through, what things are sold on heritage auctions, gives you the banknotes, and this is actually approved and made by the Royal Mint. So it's not an in-depth mintage figures type of thing, like it's a different way of collecting. And I don't really get wrapped up in vintage figures. I don't really get wrapped up in like cost, because every coin is a price guide. It's not made in solid stone. And I get that quite a lot. I suppose Numismaniac gets as well on emails where, how much does that? I got the same coin as you. How much is it? Now, I've never put values on my coins because I don't want to give people misconception. Once you put it in a video, it's there forever, and people think, well, it's this coin collector says it's this much, and that's not how it works, because you got condition, you got age, you got collectability. Is it easier to get in one country than it is another? And that's another factor. Is that, you know, Numismaniac and Jason are going to get coins in America a lot easier than I am, and Canadian coins than I am. So, but I'm more likely to get more British stuff than I would do in other countries. So that's a factor. And like territory coins, we actually didn't get very many territory coins here. We didn't get them very often because they're not legal tender in England. So. And this is what I like as well. It's like looking back at history. This is the gold auctions in 2022. So it's pretty cool. Obviously, I'm not going to show the details of the cameras.
That's actually quite a nice looking magazine. You know, I'll put you on a larger screen there so we can see that a little better.
Yeah, it shows you what prices it went for as a price guide from heritage auctions and stuff, and all the coin stores. Got all the Sanskrit coins. It's like little insights. It's like highlights. Imagine looking at it as highlights and going through. So that's what it's called. It's like that. It's got a quiz in here as well that people can do. It's got shows you the history of Britannia. That's what this one's about this month, and that's pretty cool. So, from Britannia, from the Romans, and it was lost for years, and then it went back as Britannia back in with King George the First, I think. So yeah, it's a really, really cool book. I like it. Obviously, it's got Baldwin's in there showing their collection, and
it's really a good-looking publication.
Yeah, it is. If you ever seen the Hangover coins that I featured before, collector's notebook. This is another good little article in here. Shows you some details and what should be looking for. It's what's good about this. It shows you the obverse and reverse of each coin as well.
Mm-hmm.
And is another good book that I do get, but it's a bit more expensive. But this one covers it first. But this is my favourite one because you end up with really cool, off the beaten track coin stores like this one. That's a pretty cool coin store to go to. We sell slab coins and stuff from Annex and PCGS. It doesn't give you a listing, but you can go to their website, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah, just an FYI, especially for those in North America here, you can order the books for the British coins on Amazon, so they are available there if you want to purchase them. You also have the option of ordering them in the hard copy version or actually for a tablet, so it's pretty handy. Okay. Now, Canadians collecting U.S. coins, you have your red book, and you also have the gray sheets that you can use. And I'm sure some of our U.S. friends will be able to tell you more about that. Oh, look, it's even got stuff about the U.S.
It's got this whole world coins. It goes through
everything.
Everything. It goes.
That's a good magazine.
It goes through every world thing. Every world country throughout its issues as you go along. So a few months ago, it was on about the Morgan dollars and how they came about and all that sort of stuff. That was pretty interesting. And it's sort of like some history facts in there that you would have not seen or heard of. And we have Mr. Silver T.
Where'd you go?
Costa Rica. Marlon's in the house. Great to see Marlon. Sorry I missed your streams, my friend. Really on early for me, my friend. I'm so sorry. But yeah, it's good to see everybody. As again, there's some stuff in there that that you may have in your collection that some people may have misinterpreted as not very valuable, and in the next sense it could be. And that's the thing about collecting, is that because it's not valuable today, it could be valuable later on. And you know, I've even collected our 5 pences. It's not very valuable 5 pences, but I collected every single date of them. And so to me, every coin is worth collecting, but there's just not enough coins in the world for me to collect.
I don't collect coins. They never stay in my pocket long enough. You know, that's an interesting fact.
Yeah.
As a coin collector, it's tough for me to hold on to any change because my beloved spouse, who has an eagle eye, does not like me going to the till to collect the change, because she grabs my hand, goes, "You're not going to be looking through those." I'm trying to hoard them so I can check for commemoratives or any silver or whatever. So it's funny, but
that is. Yeah. I mean, Jason's come up with a really good point. You know, collect what you like, and that's exactly what I do. I mean, people collect silver, people collect gold, people collect all sorts of things, but you know, I'm just not a coin collector. I collect other things as well. I mean,
as do I.
Yes, exactly. And you shouldn't let people sway you to buy this and buy that. Now, I told Numismaniac the prices I pay for some of my coins is ridiculous, but they're really good, you know, because I go searching. I go searching and searching and searching. I don't stick to one place. I literally look and look and look and think, right, okay, I've got that coin, and it's a better condition coin for less. Now, I bought a 1882 Canadian 5-cent coin, which was from Heat and Mint, and you was actually quite shocked how much I paid for it, weren't you?
Actually, you did very good.
And I did wind them up a little bit as well. I just say it was AU, but it was, but no, it was. I ain't going to tell you the price, but I paid for it. On other sites, it's worth more, but I managed to get it down because I was searching. I don't stick to eBay. I don't stick to Amazon. I won't buy any coins off Amazon anyway. I search for websites, check review. I mean, I'm not saying eBay is bad, but because people do buy and sell off eBay, but always check the feedback.
Yeah.
And selling points as well. Have a look at their sold stuff.
I agree with, and you and I are the same mindset. The one thing about being a serious coin collector, we're collecting for the love of the hobby. That's we enjoy it, we do it. Do not expect to unless you're high end. Do not expect to become fabulously wealthy from your collection. You're collecting for the sake of collecting a whole set of a certain denomination, whatever it might be. The beauty of the hobby is it's diverse. You have modern coins, you have old coins, you have classical numismatics with the ancients. You have challenge coins, all kinds of exonumia that you could be doing. It's so diverse, it's crazy. Paper money, tons of different things. So you decide on what you want. Realize that's if you're getting into the hobby to get rich, that's the wrong thing. Get into the hobby because of the love of the hobby. If you want to do things like stacking, I stack too, but I keep that separate. That's not my hobby. That's rainy day money that I
guess I kind of stack, but small denominational silver, fractional silver, because it will attract. I mean, it's not for me. It's for like Lauren, Lee, Brandon, Zoe. It's for that reason, It's their legacy to carry on. And Neil just come up with a question. So Dale, just a question: how does Zoe feel about you collecting coins? Wow. I give her a bit of a challenge. She tries betting me, and I know I'm going to win the bet. So I goes, right, you owe me a coin. So that way I get a coin. She owes me. Now I got this coin out of her the other day, which is this one, which is a Guinea £2 coin. So that's one coin. So she owes me 4 more bets.
Oh.
But no, like Christmas times, they say, "Oh, what do you want for Christmas?" I'll say, "Right, there's a certain 2 pence I want." Okay, and for example, it's 2 pence. Yeah, that's what I want for Christmas. I can go and get it myself, but because it's a present and it's only 2p, but 2 pence is worth like 30 quid. So I will use that. So that is, but I always try and I say to Zoe, right, I'm going to spend X amount of money because I got me money. I've been paid, and I say, right, I'm going to spend, as long as all the bills are paid, and I say, right, I'm going to pay £30 for this X amount of coins, and I try and get a bunch of coins.
And hi, treasure woman, have a good sleep.
Treasure woman.
Yeah.
She was eating a kiwi fruit. I'm not sure she was eating tonight. When does pocket change? But yeah, I mean, there's lots of people do. I mean, I collect stamps as well. I should get my stamps out one day and show you what my stamp collection's like.
Sure.
But we got a cupboard there, and it is packed full of stuff. So I've never thought I'll be back on YouTube again. And I'm glad I did. Otherwise, I wouldn't have met any of you guys, you wonderful people out there. And that was thanks to Zoe, because even though I wasn't online, I was still collecting because that is my hobby. That's my break. But like Jason said, it's collect what you like, and never spend more than you need, because if you start doing that into that point where you're spending and spending and spending, it becomes a race, not an enjoyable hobby. We're all out looking for that golden coin, the Holy Grail coin, if you want everyone to call it. But I think sometimes you get more satisfaction buying a bundle of coins that you can search through than one particular coin. It gives you a whole month's worth of searching, researching, understanding the coin, looking at it, and then looking at one coin. You think, I've got another 30 days before I get paid again. So, but my prized possessions, and I'll be honest with you, my absolutely prized possessions is what my family get me for Christmas or birthday, and what you guys have sent me. They're my prized possessions. Anything else is just junk, what I've got myself. Even though some of it's quite spectacular, it's junk. I would rather, that if I was in need, I would sell my stuff that I paid for personally, but everything else will be kept.
Yeah, actually, I can relate to that because of the community with the stickers that we send out, and I love, that's probably one of the best collections I've ever gotten is the stickers from all the different people I've met on YouTube. So, also Mayor Videos brought up a really good point with metal detecting and magnet fishing. One person's junk's another person's treasure. Yeah, and man, it's amazing the stuff that you can pick up metal detecting. I mean, you find old keys or old buckles, or I love watching the Hoover Boys and seeing them bring up the CSA, the old belt buckles from the Civil War and stuff. Yeah, that's neat stuff.
I'll tell you. Sorry, Skip, I had a bit of a delay then. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I don't know if anybody's seen the metal detecting ones. This is way before the crisis in Ukraine. This is a couple of years, about 5-6 years ago. The best place is one place I would love to go, a metal detect or magnet fish. I do magnet fish, and I will be going out in the summer and doing that because I got 2 big magnets that I go out with. And I do that because what I'm going to get this year is a waders, and I get myself a khaki army belt, like your utility belt, and I'll be tying that but to my waist, and I'll be trenching down. I'll be like wading down through the river, and the magnet will be following me behind. That saves me keep throwing it in all the time. So that's what I'll be doing this year. So hopefully I'll be doing some videos of that, and I'll be wading through all the crawfish and other fish, and that, especially down the rivers. Up in Birmingham as well, down through what they call the Cut. So where they did Peaky Blinders. So I'll hopefully going through down, wading through Abingdon, Thames, and all them. I'll be doing some videos of that this year. Is my goal.
Oh, looking forward to that.
But I used to metal detect before. I showed some of my finds that I got left because I sent a lot of the stuff out to other different people. But you're right, the stickers are memories of people's channels.
Yeah, that's well said there, Silver Tea. That's really nice. The something else I saw there. I got to back up a little bit, see if I can find it here. There it is from Neil. I've got a pile of comic books. I'm the type where I would love to read them, but I can't bring myself to open the package. But as far as the coin collecting goes, many a time, Dale and I both have done the same thing. We'll upgrade our sets. So if we want, we have a coin that's in a lower grade, we'll sell that off and we'll reinvest the money into the set for a nicer coin. That's one of probably the best way. Instead of out of pocket, you just reinvest in your set.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. That's something I love doing. I love magnet fishing. If I ever go and meet. So I'll bring my magnets with me. Probably pull the plane down, but because they are quite big. So it's good fun. And I mean, I love metal detecting. I think finding history is brilliant. But yeah, I can't wait to go out there and do some more videos. Now, a couple of years ago, I was doing some magnet fishing in our old canal here, because we were in the blitz. We was all down in the blitz. We have to phone the police to let them know that what we're doing, because 4 months before I went back out magnet fishing, someone found an old World War II bomb. But so we have to now phone the police. It's not like a requirement. It's just letting you know that, just because we pull something out the ground and it's not detonated yet. But there's one place I would love to go, and that is Stalingrad. And
oh my goodness!
Now, going back a while ago, someone threw a magnet in the river. Well, they thought was a river, but it actually was an old road. And we all know what happened at Stalingrad when the siege of the siege of
the siege of Stalingrad.
No, it was it begins with a B. Barbarossa.
Oh, you're talking about the operation?
Yeah, the operation.
It was Barbarossa.
Yeah, and well, a lot of the tanks and bikes and weaponry and uniform and people sunk in the mud. And of course, all that weight still carried on sinking. Now it's like a little river going through. And people threw a magnet in there and found a perfectly preserved Tiger tank. They couldn't get the magnet off the tank. There was like, as they dug down, realized it was a tank.
Yeah, that would be a bit tough.
And they pulled out tanks, motorbikes. Obviously, unfortunately, some people. But there's a whole row of it. You can see it on YouTube. Actually, there's some videos of it in YouTube. But Stalingrad itself was one battle, which one part of the theatre was more than the whole war combined. And just for historic value, I wouldn't keep anything. I would give it to the museum. But that would be quite interesting to go there, to go around there and find some interesting.
I don't think it's going to happen for a while.
No, it's not going to happen for a very long time. But out of interest, that would be one place to go, or St. Petersburg, which is Leningrad.
Well, I'm sure you've seen a lot of the videos out there for magnet fishing, especially in the States. And I'm always dumbfounded by the number of weapons and stuff that they find in it. That's like shocking.
Yeah,
discarded safes.
We do have like an unwritten rule over here. Is like you don't do magnet fishing in spawning season, because you're chucking those magnets down. You don't know what you're hitting down the bottom. So spawning season, the anglers kindly said don't do it through them. But any other time, obviously, it's not a problem. But keep away from the fishermen. They're having a peaceful time. You want a peaceful time. You don't want to cause any confliction, and that's the way I like to keep away from people when I do it, if that makes sense. So, Muscle Show. It would be an absolutely fantastic trip to go there. But despite of everything, it's just one place that I would love to have gone to actually do that. Even I think it would be a metal detector's dream as well, especially if you can get, an underwater magnet, metal detector and stuff like that, and have a look. Especially, is it the River what's the river called? Is it? What's the main river there? Oh man,
the Volga.
Volga, yeah. Imagine having a diving suit and going underneath there. From Stalingrad over to I can't remember what it's called. Can't remember the other area off the top of my head, but that would be pretty cool.
We got anybody that wants to come up and show collections, please do.
Yeah, if anybody wants to come up and talk about your collection rather than us talking about ours, it would be actually interesting to have people come up and talk about. If White Mojo Wolf wants to come up and talk about his comic collection or his game collection or his mystery box collection, because that was actually quite funny. That would be actually be interesting. Muscle Shell, Zilla. I mean, we all collect something somewhere. I mean, so I was just put it up there. I was going to show you my my toy bits. What Lauren bought me. I love Only Fools and Horses. I think it's the ultimate British cult classic kind of comedy. That is true to life, the way we would live many years ago. That's why it brings back so many memories for me. You know, ducking and diving, trying to earn a bit of money there and there. But Zoe's put it back on the shelf. So,
also a reminder to everybody in chat that the Pay It Forward wheel is on, and anybody that wants to set aside a gram of silver or better, whatever you decide, could be a Merc dime or any Canadian silver dime, whatever you want to do, put it in your little envelope or your tube, and you commit to joining the wheel. We'll put you on today's wheel, and then it'll be on Thursday. I believe Thursday will be the end month wheel, and whoever wins the end month wheel, it's the last man standing, will win all the committed silver that everybody has committed through the month. Just let Dale know what it is you're donating and who you are, and we'll go from there, right, Dale? Anything else you want to add to that?
Yeah, I was just going to read out the names that was in the book. Actually, I bought a new book for this very thing. I haven't opened it yet.
Ooh, snazzy.
So yeah, I got my old book. Now this actual book here is what I use for my list for my shout out video. So I got to go to the end of the book to because this is almost full up now. Alrighty, so we have Sandman coins and collectibles, Ogier coins, Dimebag Darren and Ran So Far Away is on the monthly wheel. There's two wheels. We do one on Monday, one on Thursday. So that'll be on my stream on Thursday. Thursday is the last go. So, and then we'll do the last player standing. And the prizes are, so far, I don't know what Chillin Anna Grittin has donated. He never said in the chat. He said he wanted to go. Jason Salmon coin collector's got a 64 dime. 10 Bob has got a 1918 Canadian 25 cents or a $0.25. Ogier Coins has put a 1936p Mercury dime. Pratchett Johnson's put a 25 cents. I think that's East Caribbean coin, state quarter, I think. Silver Tanifer's got a New Zealand shilling 1937. Alex has put a 1945 Mercury dime. The Irish Collector's got a 1945 Mercury dime. Dimebag Darren's put a 25 cent Canadian quarter in. And then the Irish Collector then put in a 1963 Rosie dime. And Silver Tanifer's put a 1963 Australian shilling. And then Ran So Far Away put a 1914 coin in. He sent me a picture. It's a really nice coin. Okay, Silver Tanifer's putting down again.
Yeah, once you get picked on the first wheel, that's it. You can't put anything until the end of the month, and the end of the month is the big wheel.
Okay.
You just have to hold on to whatever change that is that you're donating in a little tube or a little bag or an envelope, whatever it is, and at the end of the month, it'll be your turn to send it in to whoever's the winner.
So Silver Tanifer's putting me down. So, all right, Silver Tanifer. So he's going to go on the wheel. And I just need the type of coin and the date of the coin. So I need a holiday to anywhere. So yeah, remember, don't send anything to us. You don't have to be in the monthly draw. You don't have to be in the streams once you do it.
Could even be something as small as that. Just a gram of silver.
Silver. What have we got here? Now this is I got to get my list out, so I got my list on because I'm doing different coins. So this is Egyptian, I think. So this is an Egyptian coin, and this is 8.33 silver. So it's Egyptian. It can be something like that.
Yeah.
So if you got anything that is, you got spare coin, a rosy dime, merc dime, a gram, a 3 pence, 6 pence, a Morgan dollar. No, I'm just joking about the Morgan dollar, but something tiny like that. It's 8.33% silver. Keep hold of it, and remember, once you're on there, Ronald Lewis is in. This coin is good. It's another one coin I dug up. It's a 1946 British one. Oh, 1 shilling. Okay.
Very nice.
That's a nice coin, that is. So that would be a 50% silver there. So that would be a 1946 King George VI 1 shilling.
So if you get enough players on the first play it forward wheels, the end month one could be quite significant.
So one person will win this. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 potential coins could be sent out to you. And as we stated before, you can take out what you want, and you got 5 or 6 coins left. That can be used until you go onto the wheel again. So it could be. It's not very much to send out one coin around the world. I do it. You just put it in an envelope, put just an airmail stamp on, a normal stamp, goes out as normal post, no more than $1.50. It should be no more than that for a coin. It should be normal post, really. And then you just put your little customs form. Now, what I do with my customs forms, I never put coins on the customs forms because some people may get a customs charge. I always put tokens or ornaments.
As do I, tokens. Yeah,
tokens or ornaments, and that way that's the way I get around it anyway. So nobody gets the expensive charge, even though the coin's worth more than that. What I put down, I always put down about no more than £8. Because anything more than that, I think you get a $29 customs fee, and I don't want anybody to have that. So even though it's worth a lot more. So anyway, so we got now another, that's going to be the third prize from Silver Tanifer. So if he wins it, if he gets on the wheel tonight and wins, he doesn't send any of his coins out, and he gets all those coins to him. So and that's the beauty of it. So it's not an expensive way of doing it, and the coins could be rotated all over. So it could be the same coins going backwards and forwards. But as I said, if you've got spare stuff that you need, stuff that you want to keep, you keep. Stuff that you want to play with, you can use that. So it's worth jumping in, having a go, or just waiting to see how the first one pans out on Thursday. And of course, there's going to be delays in postage, and that, so don't expect everything to go in at one day, one time. But yeah, that's potential. So It's nice to see Ronald. Good to see you, my friend. So does anybody want to whack your links in? Oh, you've done it already, Skip. You're ahead of me.
Oh yeah, I got to do my job here.
But I love this because we want to hear about your collection, what you like to collect, and what your hobby is, and what your goals are, how you got collecting, what brought you into how you found out about your collection. You know, what made it. Because I don't know nothing about comics. I don't know nothing about like EA Season to Lock Sport. I don't know how you get into it. Where would you go? Stumbled on through Story Lock.
We have someone in the basement.
Ooh.
Yeah, welcome to Darren.
Mr.
Good evening,
Darren.
gentlemen. How are you?
Hey, how's it going, brother?
Well, we made it to another, what is it, Sunday? Saturday, Monday?
No, it's Monday. He's losing track.
I'm a shift worker, so I lose track all the time. Today is actually my, well, I guess it would be my Saturday. Yeah, it would be my Saturday. So this is my first day off of the week, of the 2 days off I get. So,
well, if you weren't a shift worker, you'd be shiftless.
I know, and I've been told I have been shiftless. I don't like it. Being shiftless usually means being penniless.
See, over we call them gears. You call them sticks, right? So you won't be a stick. Stick shift.
Oh.
So how is everybody today?
I'm doing well, thank you. Better than I have been.
Just fine. I'm gearing up for my first Santa gig tomorrow.
Ooh.
Seems a little early, and yet
no, it's because my granddaughter's daycare center is doing a special where all the parents and grandparents are coming in to talk about the different countries they came from, and they asked me to represent the North Pole. So I'm putting on my Santa Hawaiian shirt with my and my Santa ball cap. I look pretty snazzy. I'm Santa on holiday, so I'm going to go in and say hi to the kids and eat hot dogs and just enjoy myself.
Well, today, good old Amazon dropped off a base for my microscope, so I now have it on one of those little rack and pinion up and down sort of mounts.
Oh, cool!
Yeah, I bought the really inexpensive unit, and it came with this, and this is
is that plastic?
Oh yeah, all plastic. Even I think the little ball inside there might be metal, but otherwise, yeah, everything you see is plastic. So I've been using it up till now, but what I noticed was every time I tried to do focus, I would also shake this whole stupid thing, and then of course it would move relative to up and down, and then focus is different again. So it was real crapshoot every time I wanted to focus. So now with the rack and pinion unit here, I got it upside down. Instead of having it on the table, I hung it.
That's actually a good idea.
And I've got it just like that, and I just put my things right there on the table. And the wire has the adjustment for the light intensity right there.
Yeah.
Wow, that's quite the rig.
I had a similar one to what Darren's got, and it worked perfectly, and then suddenly it just stopped working. It wouldn't do anything.
This is mine.
Darren, I must. Oh, he's gone. Okay, I was going to actually.
Yeah, where'd he go? He just. Oh, he lost connection. He'll come back. He'll come back.
Himself in the national grid.
Well, he's got so many buttons on that setup he's got that sometimes it takes him a while to figure out what to press. At least we got his face, his icon back, whatever it is.
Yeah, I'll wait for him to come back, and then I want to say something to him because he's impressive. Darren is impressive, I tell you. If you've never seen him on a karaoke on a Friday, on his live streams, check him out. He's an absolutely fantastic singer. He really is.
Well, he's been doing that for quite a few years, couple decades anyway.
Please check out his karaoke. It's live karaoke's in the bar. If just setting a scene, and they're all up there having fun. Doesn't matter whether you're good or bad. Then Darren comes along and blows them all out the window. I tell you, he's absolutely incredible singer. He really is. And it's nice to actually see another I would say culture, but another country enjoying themselves. You know, over here, the karaoke's are quite good, but it's quite a stigma. You know, it's well, you go up or you don't. But over there, they just don't care. They're having a laugh. I don't know if Darren heard me. Nope, he's on and off. He's on and off like a switch.
He is. Well, I'm going to disappear for about 2 seconds because I'm going to show you what I'm wearing tomorrow.
I'm on my own. Look, I can't even control anything. Hopefully, Skip will be back. Hopefully, we do some little bits of fun with some trivia. Hopefully, in a bit. Digging, Connect Treasure Hunter. Nice to see you. If anybody wants to come up, I'll sure put a link in. I can't put the link in. If anybody wants to have a go with the pay it forward, and just to summarize, pay it forward. You go on a wheel tonight. Only Silver Tanifer's on tonight, so he has every chance of 100% chance of winning. And going on to the monthly draw, that'll be on Thursday. This Thursday. So there's absolutely a 1 in 5 chance of winning, unless more people come up. All you need is to keep the coin in a little baggie somewhere, like a little wallet, and let me know what coin you have, what day it is, and then I'll put your name. And then once the winner is chosen, you just send it to that person, and it can be anywhere in the world, and you just use it. It's just fun. I mean, we want to hear about what you guys do. We are going to try and I will talk to Numismaniac about involving other little things that people like to collect as well. So it's not just coins. But yeah, it's because we do have obviously card collectors. There is die-cast collectors. There is comic collectors in the chat as well. He does have a great karaoke. Skipper New Zealand always turns up in the summer. So he usually wearing a red singlet and red shorts. Yeah, it was a thong last week, wasn't it? But yeah, please put your links in the chat, guys. Get to know each other. Get to make new friends. Don't forget to do it correctly. Watch a video in full. Message each other, of course, so you know where you come from on the video. There's no point trying to do it in short videos because it doesn't count towards watch time. If you need watch time, let us know about your channel, what you're up to with your channel. Oh, you collect vintage Planet of the Apes figures, a metal detecting too. Absolutely awesome. And Silver Tanifer loves his metal detecting, and I do collect science fiction. I do like Buck Rogers. That's my favorite. I'm going to try and get more figures to that. Game of Thrones figures I got. Only Fools and Horses figures. I collect old photos, football cards, and there's Mr. Darren.
Hi there.
Hey,
there now you're looking sharp.
Now I'm feeling very jolly.
Miss Canadian Scrapper. Oh, sorry, Miss Canadian. I forgot to say hello to you. I apologise. I'm always making up. Absolutely. Miss Canadian's got a great channel. I haven't been in her channel. I haven't had a chance to get into her channel for about a week and a half, I think. Maybe about 2 weeks. But she's got a great bunch of people in there, of course. And of course,
if you want to watch somebody brutally take apart something you always wondered how it was put together, she'll cut it apart. Find everything of value in it.
I used to do that for a job, so not for obviously for her type of job. I used to do it for a job, try and fix it, then put it back where I got it from. I used to try to make the stuff from raw materials as well when I was an engineer at work, and I went from one place to an extreme to welding. So
it's good to see Digging Canuck here.
Darren showing the Canadian dollar off, by the looks of it.
Just let me know if not, I'll put it in my American change.
And so yeah, we have Digging Canuck treasures. He collects vintage Planet of the Apes figures and metal detecting too. So that's actually really interesting.
Very.
If anybody's into sci-fi, I know White Mojo Wolf and Neil's comics and video games. I know they're into gaming. I know they're into collecting. They do also actually. Neil does a shout video every Tuesday as well. Actually, puts out great. And I never had time to do 2 videos last week because I had so much stuff going on. But I will make up. I do have a list. I will make up for the. I'll probably do 3 this week to make up for the one lost.
You had a heck of a time last week. I couldn't even get my time straight.
That's why I put a little message in the.
I know. Is that what is Darren showing here? A U.S. quarter?
Yes, my brother just came in, and he just dropped this on my desk. He found it in his change this now, 2015 Blue Ridge Parkway, and I have one in my collection that I just popped out here that I'm going to compare to it.
Ooh,
So I have 2.
Oh boy, the detail using that scope is really nice.
It's not a bad scope,
fun,
actually. If anyone wants to shout out,
it was a $20 scope on a $30 stand.
It's a really good set. You also can press and take photos at the same time.
Sweet.
I like being able to dial it up and down now because I found that that's where I get my fine focus dealt with, right? On the you focus it a little with the focus wheel, but that's a little bit hard to actually use.
It is hard, isn't it? I have the same problem with mine.
But then you get the rest of it by going up and down a little bit and getting that fine focus worked out.
Miss Clean collects Funko Pops, books, hockey cards, baseball cards, etc., and all over, and coins, of course, as well with that. But Neil is going to be doing requests for shout. He does a video shout out. He does really good, amazing shout out videos every Tuesday, and he done a couple for me actually. I really do appreciate it. But he's put me down as I think it's World Coins UK. I think, but even it doesn't matter. But we have EAC. Lock picking giveaway. Lock picking. Channel that got me in. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. I have to check that channel out. I mean, how you guys do it? I mean, when you say lock sport, EAC, is that actually like a competition? Do you have is there like a I know with the metal detecting community, you can actually go away and you can do. Well, they put in they put in like markers, and everybody goes off and finding them as much as they can. Or like fishing, you have to do it through weight or type of fish.
I do. This one right here is the same.
Is there like a when you say lock sports, what's coming to? Is there like an annual event or a regional event or that you need to do, or I mean, how do they go about it? Do they put in a certain lock to unpick within a certain time frame? And because that'd be actually quite interesting to. Neil, we've always been there, my friend. There was been times where I've done a video of a coin, and I've either messed the title up by putting a completely wrong country in. So if you ever see two videos more or less the same, it's probably something I've put in the description or the title or the dates wrong in the title or the mintage figures are wrong. I've said the mintage figures. I've had a coin out and I was doing a quiz, and I had an Ike dollar, and I said it was a Benji, and a complete different. Obviously, they are.
Oh, I do that sometimes. I don't know what their presidents are.
Well, Benji was actually a president, was he? So he was just one of the founding fathers.
Yeah, I guess he was just one of the dudes. Yeah. So here's the 68 that is silver, and right beside it, no, a 68 is 50, but here's the 68 that's clad. So I've got both of them here: the 6825 silver and the 6825 clad in a double. That's what I'm sending out.
Nice.
No.
You hear about them being, one and the other. One the magnet sticks, the other the magnet stick.
Okay. I was going to say, is no weight difference though, is there?
There might be a slight weight difference. I'd have to use coins and Canada to find that out, or I could use my scale.
1966. Not so significant about that year is for me.
That was the year of my birth.
That's when England won the World Cup.
My wife was a year old.
I wasn't even thought of.
Yeah, that's a good little one. George was looking for a really nice one here for his book. He was trying to find one that was like basically BU. This one's not quite BU. I went looking through and I couldn't find anything that I could classify as BU. And he said he didn't have a 66. I knew I had a few 66s, but they're a little bit handled.
Yeah, silver and clad in the same year, silver tea. That's Canada for you.
Yeah, we have that over here as well. We have brass and silver coins in a coin. Does anybody know what kind of coin that is?
Brass and silver.
We have a brass coin and a silver coin.
Is it a 2-pound coin?
No.
Well, are you talking about are you talking bimetal?
No. It's pre-decimal. One is a brass coin. In the same year, you'll have a silver coin.
Oh, it's pre-decimal though. So it's like a bob or a shilling or some other thing.
Farthing.
Farthing. Yeah, maybe. A penny farthing.
That's a bike.
You know why they called it that though, do you?
Yeah, one's a penny looking and one's a farthing because of the size of the wheels.
Size of the wheels, yeah.
There are some contests for high-end pickers. On average, it does it for fun. The average picker does it for fun. Reddit does have a bout system for newbie up to OMG. I can't believe you picked that. Lot sport includes lots of others. Oh wow! See, I mean,
sorry, what is lock sport?
It's EAC is probably. I'm going to summarize. Okay, they get a lock, like a padlock or an old vintage postal lock, with combinations and stuff, and they will pick it within a certain time frame. And
it's a contest.
Yeah, and they will break it down. If you ever watched EAC, now she sits there on the lawn.
Yeah.
And she's talking to Polar Bear, and she'll just unlock this lock, and she'll explain not to buy this lock, better to buy this lock, so on and so forth. And they do it all. They got all the tooling and everything. It's really interesting.
Yeah.
I bet Dale would be able to tell you what a penny black is.
It would have been more for others.
The penny black is a stamp.
I still bought something for everybody, and I paid your taxes and your deposit.
Lovely.
Oh, you pay mine as well.
So what I would have paid for one for you, I paid for your taxes and deposit.
Okay. So long as everyone's happy.
Gee, I wish someone would do that for me.
Yeah. I'm getting Neil dime bag if your missus want to pay our taxes. That's fantastic.
That was my wife who did that, not me. Paid my taxes.
I paid your taxes
Here.
like I do all.
Pass me kitten in a bag. Let's show the world kitten in a bag. My kitten's in a bag.
Your kitten's in a bag. Show me your kitten in a bag.
This is a bag from the store. If you put it down at my house and let it just be, well, you're not going to have just an empty bag. You're going to have a kitten in a bag. She loves bags. So anytime you put down any bag, you end up with kitten in a bag.
I remember that little kitten just being just in your hand. Just in your hand.
She is so not.
Grown now.
She's growling at you.
Talk to the people. Talk to them.
Penny black used to be very expensive, but now a lot of the
Kill me soon.
collectors who does stamps are now coming out. There's a lot more penny reds, penny blacks now. The average penny black, I mean, if I just go on eBay for argument's sake, depending on the stamp type and the die cast, what it was, you get like A, B, C, D in the corners, and that's a stamp block. So a penny black, I'm just going to go on eBay a second.
EAC says, I'm mad. EAC didn't. No, that's not you. Yeah, it's EAC. I'm mad EAC didn't pick up Dale, Zoe, and Lauren's package today.
You go, this is a penny black. You get a penny red as well. Penny red's worth sometimes a little bit more, sometimes a little bit less. You get a penny orange.
Yeah.
And this is a C stamp, and that's around about £51. And you can tell this is real because it's got like gum on the back of it, not glue.
Yeah. Let's see that stamp again. And what year was that out?
That'd be 1840. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Because a lot of people see it's got the gloop at the back.
Cool. Silver T says that his pennies are left in the water. That's how they turn black.
This is another C type, I think. Yeah, it's about £68. They used to be really expensive, but now where the generation's gone and they're being handed down to the new generation, they don't want to collect anything anymore today. Really, it's a shame, and so they're going. There's a lot more. Like, say for example, there used to be only 1,000. Now there's 10,000. You know what I mean? Where people collect, and these kids. They haven't got time for this.
It's pretty hard to stimulate the hobby when it's just passed on to you.
That's the word, stimulation. Yeah, motivation and stimulation. But yeah, they. I mean, there's a whole bunch here for 500 quid, but I'm pretty sure you can get that down.
Wendy won a 1922 peace dollar.
Awesome. But yeah, they used to be expensive, but the penny orange, I think, or the penny red, I think is a little bit more expensive.
Now, what year is that penny orange and red?
Oh, sorry. Oh, no, it's not. It's a little bit cheaper. It is a penny red.
Oh, it's and so that is. Oh, I see. It's postage. Ah.
They're just slightly cheaper. Obviously a lot cheaper. Depends what year what plate it's on.
So you still collect stamps, eh?
I still get them now and then. Not very often.
I could send you this. I got tons of these.
Oh yeah, go on then. I haven't got any of them. I ain't got any Canadian ones. I think I have to look through. I have to get them out.
Yeah, I'll throw that in with your next package. You get that out. I got tons of them.
Can I show you what I'm sending you, Numismaniac?
I think it's a comic book.
No. Well, yeah, that's part of it. You wanted some scout stuff like you and Jason.
Oh yeah.
Here you go.
What is that? Is that a book?
No, that's scout. It's all scout.
It's all different.
Badges.
I can't tell what it is. Are those patches?
Yeah, scout patches. You got the it's like Worcestershire, Gloucestershire. Not sure. You got the Berkshire Scout Movement.
Where did you get all those?
There you go. So I'm going to just mix them up, and then you can fight over whichever you want.
Yeah, the scout patches. I used to have thousands of the things, thousands. So, but in unlike the United States, where they can sew their patches on jackets and whatnot, in Canada we have campfire blankets. And my campfire blanket, by the time I finished over 30 years of scouting, weighed 85 pounds. It even I had to put a liner in it and a collar. It actually turned it into a poncho. And I gave that to my son.
It was fine until the day it actually caught on fire. It was extremely flammable with all those patches on it. It just went up right.
I didn't use glue.
No.
I actually hand sewed every one of those.
Do you know your pin badges?
Yeah, my pins. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to send you that. Is something that is personal to me. I haven't got any. I've got them. I'm getting them, but they're going to you as a pin badge, as a little reminder. Right?
Ooh. You're talking like a London or a Swindon? Oh, wait a minute. What do you have there?
That's a pin. ATC.
ATC. That looks like a military one.
It is military. That's what I was in the. That's not military training.
Core.
Cool, yeah. But yeah, that's so I got them. There's another type, but you get like the AT and C. That's like the first version, and then as you got your lapel, you got the ATC. So yeah, that's what that is.
Oh, excellent.
And I'm sending this as well, so I'm getting one of these as well. Oh yeah. Which is be like this is beyond your lapel here, so it's not a cat badge.
Oh no, it's a collar dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never got into stamp collecting either, EAC. Even though I do have a fair number of them floating around here, but it's a matter of focus. You know, if I wanted to get into it, that'd be one more collection. My wife would then call me a hoarder for sure.
And this is one badge I want to get hold of, but they're really expensive. Is that one there? Do you recognize that rifle?
Cross rifles worn on your sleeve for, like a marksman second class. Then you got cross rifles and crown.
Yeah, that's the RAF marksmanship badge.
Yeah, we have them here too.
And then you have your regional one, which is that one.
Cross rifles and crown. Got the same thing here. Amazing how the British and the Canadian are so similar. I wonder why.
But yeah. So I thought I saw that today when I was looking for scout stuff, and I thought, oh, I know I'll get that because obviously it goes on your lapel. So I will send it over. And actually, it's going through it today, and I saw something really, really cool. Was the number 1 dress that we used to wear?
Yeah.
And I showed Lauren today. It's back a lot of mess.
Everything
fun. But where's my history gone? Do you know, I don't use eBay that often, so I can't bloody remember how to do this. Oh, man. I find it.
He's been through the ringer.
Looks like it. Okay. Oh, that's the first one. There's the first one.
The messy 51. Ooh. Yes, dear.
Yeah, Skipper's van. I think he's gone to take his
propane.
If you'd like me to,
lost stamp excitement. I remember when I was released the Elvis stamp, but never got the interstamp. I don't have any Elvis stamps, but I know I got the Apollo 11 stamps.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I want one. Teresa says she's coming over for dinner.
Cool. See you soon.
I'll give you my. No, I'll just. Just use your card, baby.
I gotta go get some propane for the barbecue.
Oh yes, please.
No shice, eh? Once that barbecue going, then I'm out of propane and propane accessories, no less. So, boys, I'll have you on the mobile there and keep track of you, but I'll be back in a bit.
Okay, my friend.
Yeah.
We'll see you in a bit.
I'm just trying to find you that, unless someone's already bought it. But... because this person who had it, I did. Oh, my brain's just dead. Prince Philip. Oh, Duke of Edinburgh's award.
Oh yeah, familiar with it.
Because I got bronze. I was going to go for gold, but I didn't do enough elements because I became ill. And I didn't do enough elements in the silver, so they awarded me the bronze, which is still good enough. It's good to have on your CV, is the Duke of Edinburgh's awards.
So I wonder how many of you out there actually collect paper currency in Bibles.
I got my own little sort of Bible.
I just wish you could have seen my pastor's face when he came over. He was lecturing me on most of the people we have in the church. The only thing they use their Bibles for is keeping money. And I pulled mine out and I went like this. I can pull up every just about every page. I'm finding.
Is that US currency?
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Oh, $2. Let's look at the serial number.
Nothing fancy.
You got a triple. You got a triple there.
I do. I mean, I do love the designs on these things. I mean, that's gorgeous.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. But anyway,
with a lot of the money around the world now, the US dollars are not being funny, but they do look like proper money, right? Canadian dollars. They're you know what? I've only just got my first ones. but they look like proper money that you need to spend. Everything else is like artwork. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. That's what I like about US dollars is because they're rugged, and the serial numbers you can find on them can be so unique.
Mm-hmm.
And you only get one of them as well. You only get one serial number, so you can't get a duplicate. So that makes it even better, especially fun ones.
Yeah, I only save a small portion of my paper money in the Bible, Tanny, for a reason. That one is going to my son, Christopher, my oldest boy. So eventually I hope to have it where just about every page has got some bills in there. And after I pop my clogs, I'll have it written up that he's going to get the Bible and that's his. So he receives it, he opens it up, and he's going to have a rather pleasant surprise inside.
It's going to be a very small Bible, but very thick.
Yeah, very thick.
But you're not going anywhere. It's illegal.
Yeah, I do too. This is my old military one. I got it in Jerusalem. I got it when I was in the Middle East, and so it's got the nice olive wood cover and everything. But it's old. It's King James old version, so it's Old English, and I kind of favor the newer version because I don't want to spend half my time trying to decipher Old English. I prefer to read it and go, "Oh, that's what they're saying,"
Like, oh, they, thee.
Yeah. Prithee. And he walked over and he jumped off the cliff and never mind. Just
I think what's that word? That means off or something. So it's weird because back, you're talking only like 400 years ago, it'd be a completely different English.
If you were to go back 400 years, no one would have a clue what you're saying.
Exactly. That doesn't seem so long ago if you think about it. Considering to lots of languages, like Latin is quite a universal. And it's still being used today.
Sergo ambulo kappa olibre moeno o sedo.
Yes, you can have one later. And but even like it's probably easier now to translate hieroglyphics than it is Old English, Old Saxon English.
Yeah, if you've ever seen, and every once in a while I'll take a look at some of the older transcripts, and I'm like, wow, I would never do it. I'd never be able to do it. Well, first things first, not a lot of it was in English. A lot of it was Latin. But when you actually got to genuine Old English and you're reading this thing, and there's a lot of differences. Oh, my goodness. Yep.
And the way the historians read it out, they read it word by word, but it could actually mean, that's what they say, if you read Old English properly, even though you're going word to word to word, it can actually mean something completely different. I mean, it's only like 400 or 500 years ago, at least, before that. But if you go to Anglo-Saxon, nearly 1,000 years, it's even completely different. So
you think it was hard? You just seen it when I had to read it back in 270 AD.
But man, it's like English is not English. But it's like everything's progressive, isn't it?
Actually, yeah. How are you doing with our list for this first wheel?
We got one so far.
We got one. We have any more takers? We got what, 7 people? Got a Bible that was once my great-grandfather's, about 200. Oh, that would be a real keepsake.
That would be. That's about 200 years old. Oh, wow. Neil's got one in his car. I'm kind of odd. I would always keep a small Bible near my bed. when I was young. I thought, yeah, I mean, that's the thing about religion. For me, it's about it gives people comfort, and hope, and I don't knock religion. I am religious in a way, but I wouldn't knock anyone's religion because it gives them comfort and meaning.
I think it's really important, and not delving into religion deeply, but to try to understand. It's much like Santa. Okay.
Yeah.
Seeing is not believing.
Mm.
Seeing is not believing. If you saw Santa, you would know Santa was real. So you wouldn't have to believe in him anymore. That same with you believing in a deity, whether it be Jesus or whatever. If you believe in it, it's believing without tangible proof that deity is there. Okay, I'm talking about if you could look and see the face and actually know that they're there, then you wouldn't have to believe anymore. You'd know.
Exactly.
And that's the whole idea behind belief. Belief is having the faith to believe in something, and belief is important for those who want to look forward to something more than just an end with blackness. There's nothing left. Okay. Yeah. It gives you something to look forward to, that there's something else besides just this life.
Yeah, you don't stop existing. You
don't stop. And I give some feelings of what's the right word? It makes me feel good to know that with my faith that my parents, my grandparents have moved on, and that I will eventually see them again.
Yeah.
So it's I wouldn't want to think that they just disappeared and that was it. So that's my belief, and that's a personal thing, whatever faith that you might have.
Yeah, I think it gives a lot of comfort to people.
It is.
It's comforting to have something there that is, like something that's holding your hand through that terrible, whether you're alive or passing through, it gives you that comfort.
And let's face it, life's pretty short.
Yeah.
I mean, boom, we're here, then we're gone.
Exactly. And that this is why memories are very important, and and faith is very important in that sort of respect. I mean, personally, I have read the Bible, not all of it. I used to help my friend. He was a minister, and he wasn't very good with a computer, and I used to do his sermons for him.
Awesome!
And that's how I managed to read the Bible. I never actually picked up the Bible and read it per se. But a friend of mine, he was trying to oppress religion on me. And that's what I don't like. It shouldn't be oppressed. And I said to him, "Look, if I was a director of a film or a producer, and I said you make a film about the Bible, and you make a film and somebody else makes a film about the Bible, it's going to be the same story, but it's going to be perceived very differently, and that's what makes it interesting." Because it's about opening to interpretation.
Mm-hmm.
It's technically you can see it because
and it's tangible. You know, even though you can't see it, you know it's there because you can. Without it, you wouldn't be around. But at the same rate. As far as having my faith came from when I served with the United Nations peacekeeping force in the Middle East. I commandeered my camp chaplain, and our love of history, right? We absolutely enjoy it. The Bible's got some of the greatest history ever going, so why not? I commandeered the chaplain, and we did on location Bible studies.
Wow!
So when we did the Sermon on the Mount, I was sitting on the Mount of Beatitudes. When I went to Jesustown, I was in Capernaum. When I was in Jerusalem, I went to walk the Stations of the Cross.
Yeah, I the streets, isn't it, where you actually walk through?
Yeah. I got to do that physically. Wow. and talk about like it was cool. It was really cool. You know, yeah, doing things like that reinforces it, I think.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
what a way to learn it. Hey, Belt Loop. Oh my goodness, Belt Loop. I'm going to give you moderator status so you put your link in, man. Belt Loop's got a great channel and great chats. There you go, buddy.
I mean, I've met a lot of people who are very, very religious, but they don't talk about it. They don't like try and second guess you or try and prove you wrong. You know what I mean?
You want to come up and visit us? There's the link, my friend.
So Belt Loop 29. So that's hopefully pops up. And so give us a highlight about Belt Loop then, Skipper.
Belt Loop is hold on, let me see if I got him right because I've met so many of them the last little while. I believe he's down in the States. Likes cooking. He's a lot of them are into farming and gardening and that sort of thing. They're really big on promoting each other's channels, which is something I'm very pleased to see. Very sociable and a good sense of humor. And he comes up here. You better put your seatbelt on because he's quite the character.
Okie dokie. I look forward to this then.
Yeah, cooking is good. I love cooking. Heck, the last chat I had to go and feed myself. There he is. His first name is Gary. There he is.
Sup,
Gary, yeah, we spoke to him the other day, yes.
It's good to see you, first mate. I've seen you on here before. And, of course, gotta love Numis. You know, he's awesome.
Hold on, I got to get my book out again.
He's our pride and joy.
Okay, that's How to Speak Redneck or How to Speak Southern. That's a cool book, a cool looking book.
Care to be concerned. That girl don't care for nothing about him.
That's right.
I love this book.
Don't at all.
In the event of the past few years, like the universe is alive.
Oh, I wasn't trying to promote my channel or anything. Honestly, at this point, I don't really, you know, I guess whatever is going to, sorry about that. I'm at work and, it's a little cool in here. That's why I can't show my video. They got real strict rules up here.
Oh yeah, you said that before.
Oh yeah. I like my job for the most part, and I'd like to keep it.
That's understandable.
Anyhow, I really enjoy sitting down and chit chatting with people, and just chew the fat. And hey, Digging Canuck, Treasure Hunter, good to see you. Now, I was wondering if Digging Canuck, Treasure Hunter, is that like a what you call like the metal detecting?
Oh, absolutely. They do a lot of stuff like that.
Okay. I will throw my link on here, but like I said, it's not. I'm not really here to promote my channel or anything. I just
you can. Everybody promote their channels. Good.
I know, and I'm not. But I'm really here because I was kind of just wanted to enjoy conversation from Numis and the folks he got on here. He's got an interesting channel. I've been here a time or two, and I learned about that thing where they throw in the silver coins, and they have the drawings, and it's interesting. One of these days I'm gonna get me one of them metal detectors and go out there try to find me some of them fancy coins.
which part of the United States are you from? You're obviously from the South, I take it.
Yes, sir. I am in the South, thank God. I was American, proud to be American.
Yep.
Born in the South by the grace of God. And I live in Mississippi.
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. I've been to
MISSISSIPPI.
That's right. Or M-I crooked letter, I crooked letter, I humpback, I. I think that's how they teach children to do it. Hang on, I'm gonna mute it for just.
Yeah.
It's getting a little loud in here. I'll be right back.
No problem.
That's really good. My cricket letter.
Yeah, it's surprising. I've seen Digging Canucks talking about the bottle digging and stuff. I know a lot of collectors that collect different bottles.
Yeah, I've seen a few people collect the old. They're after the colored glass mainly.
Well, I got a few old pop bottles myself. A few of them. I like them ones what has like Coach, Bear Bryant on it, or my alma mater. Sometimes they put out commemorative bottles, and it's kind of nice to have those. The Coke in it ain't no good after a while, but the bottle's still kind of cool.
Yeah. So some of the more collectible ones are the old medicine bottles.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Very popular.
A lot of those on the bottom of them, it'll have where it was produced at.
Yeah.
Yeah. We served some of them, so we got rid of them. She actually sold them, but they have to be empty, obviously, for reasons. We bought them, and there was in a pack about 12 bottles, and they were already preempted, but they had it was all original. You can tell the date on the label and the date on the bottle. And but Zoe sold them for quite a bit of money. And then we found some I think they were about 70s, the sample alcohol bottles.
Right.
We had to empty the alcohol because the alcohol was still in it, but we had to obviously had to be sent empty. We went for quite a bit. And I found some in the market store, in this antique store. Also the marbles in it. So when obviously it was down, it was closed, but as soon as you tipped it up, it was open. They were like Brown's beer bottles, and they were old, really, really old. I'll say like 1920s. They go for it. Yep.
It's interesting, talking about, I was just talking with my buddy just a little bit ago about doing metal detecting. He's got many years long before I was born, they had this thing called the Civil War here. And
we know what that is.
Okay, cool. That makes it easier.
I call it an internal argument.
Well, it was a bit of a discussion, and I think there was some shooting going on, that type of thing. Anyhow, a buddy of mine has about 300 acres down in Natchez, Mississippi. Well, there was some fighting that went on right there on his property, it wasn't his at the time, but that was long before he got a hold of it. Anyhow, there's even a creek down there which they rebuilt a bridge several times, and it was used by both the North and the South. And we've been talking about, and there's a story about the fellow that owned the plantation that was connected to it. He doesn't have the plantation. That was broken off of the property and sold separately. But the plantation owner took his wealth when the army was approaching, from what I understand, and went somewhere out on his property and buried it. So we've been thinking about going and getting a couple metal detectors and just going out there and, playing. But if we can find where that bridge was, that would at least give us an idea where we may be able to find some bullets or something. That would be
Gee,
cool.
if you could find some old maps.
The best way of looking for a bridge. Now, if you ever seen some old like Time Team, there's a guy who's really, really clever, and he searches for old roads, and he searches for old rivers, and what he said, looking for old bridges is an art form, because there was always a gap, and a bridge needs to be put onto a flat surface. So if you can find an old ditch with a flat surface, it'd be you draw it out. Just get a piece of paper and if you've got a tree line, let me just draw a tree line a minute. I know this is going to be a bit rough. You have like a ditch like that, and then you'll have another ditch like this. I think he drew it like this. Well, not a tree line so much, but he drew it out like that, for example. I got it the right way. So it'd be like that, for example. Yeah, and all this would be grass. Yeah, sorry, my finger's going wrong. That'll all be grass. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's very shallow, where it's been, because obviously the soil rises over time. So when you're walking, have a look for flat gaps. That'll either be a pathway or an old bridge.
So you got to be down on the ground to see that, though, right?
Yeah, that's how this guy searches for old Roman roads, and sometimes you can get a creek or a river, an old brook, or it'd be an old Roman road. They look for it.
That's kind of well, that's very interesting. The railroad tracks was designed around Roman roads, from what I understand, but that's just another odd fact that I know that has nothing to do with nothing. I got a bunch of old facts don't mean nothing. It just gets stuck in my brain. I can't get it out.
Yeah,
that's probably why it's hard.
You go for a walk. Go and look for hedge lines. Is probably the best, an old hedge line. Okay. And another big. If you're looking for water sources, is go where the darkest green is, because it could be under marsh. So even though it could be dry, you don't know how deep.
I watched the video.
So he's this guy. Cool. I can't remember Phil's name, not Phil. And he was showing, like, he was going, because he's like geologist, so he's like, we're not going to dig over there. We're going to dig over here, because that's more likely where the water would be. That's where the well would be. The water sources to get their fresh water. Cool. And to me, it looks dry. There's no greener grass. Obviously, there's water sources. So
that makes sense. I remember watching a video on another fellow what knew a bunch of stuff like you do, and he was doing a thing on this river, and they found a little crook in the bend. Where it looked like the water would be kind of settling things there, and in that little crook, they kind of cut off the water to it and drained this one little spot that was, like where the river turned, and they found all sorts of things there in that corner. It was really neat to watch. A
lot of fishing is on the corner of, isn't it? Not the old fishing, like, I don't know, so like natives or whatever, they would fish on the bends, because that was where you would get the most fish or whatever, or searching for even if you're panning or whatever, you search on the bends, because that's where you're going to get more of a flow, because it speeds up. So that's probably why. I don't know. I'm just guessing. You know more than me, but because I don't know what it looks like. But if I was to go magnet fishing, I would go near the bends, because that's where likely things are going to stop as well. So, especially something heavy. Yeah.
Makes sense. I saw one video one time where they found an old Civil War musket in the water. I thought that
that'd be quite
incredibly
the find. That would be. Wow.
Well, they had a battle here, in a running battle, coming out of Jackson over towards Vicksburg at one point, and I always thought it would be interesting to go go look in. If you could get one of them waterproof metal detectors, to me it would be interesting to go around that spot where they cross the river, the Pearl River, and just go check that out. Now they've got a whole park over there in Vicksburg where they had the Civil War, and but obviously it's not like you can go metal detecting out on some place like that. They ain't gonna let you do it.
No, it's a lot of it is, as I say, a lot of it is like heritage graveyard sort of.
Exactly. Well, I mean, it would be like you going out there digging around Gettysburg. Not going to happen.
Yeah,
exactly.
Just a question. I know it's going to sound, the Pearl River. Okay, I don't know what it looks like. Okay, it obviously sounds quite big, but is it? It's deep?
Not. I don't. That's a good question. It ain't like I ever walked out in there. I think it's probably
waders on, and then see how far, and then I was like a stick and just like get a real long pole and see how deep it is. You don't fall in yourself, but and then just
I think
and then do like I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be getting some waders, and I'll be getting like a utility belt, and I'll put my magnets in, and I'll walk down the edge of the river, and I'll cross over and walk back up again. I do about 100 yards each, and then see what I find.
That's
and then
pretty cool.
And to see what you can pick up.
I've always found. I was just gonna say I've always found that magnet fishing interesting. I ain't never done it, but I thought about going and getting me a couple magnets and go magnet fishing.
Do it. It's so much fun. It really is.
I think if you go on Mayor Videos on his channel, he's got a link where you can actually order some really fine magnets for magnet fishing.
Give me a second.
Excellent. I've got a couple of folks that I watch that do magnet fishing, but I need to add his to it.
He's great because he brings the entire magnet fishing metal detecting community together every Sunday, and he has anywhere between 50 and 100 people in his stream every Sunday.
That's cool. I'm gonna have to if somebody could drop his link. I don't know how to find it at the moment, but if somebody could drop his link, I could go and
sure. I'll take a quick look here.
Well, if he could just type a word in there to the thing, since you gave me a wrench and everything, I could find it. But he's away from the thing, so he can't do it, I reckon.
He's running to fetch something.
Oh, I can't find it. I got magnets probably about this big.
Oh wow, that's huge.
I got a smaller one and a bigger one. And I got a pair off eBay going back ages ago, and they're really, really good, strong magnets. And that was, I'll say about 20 quid, about $40. I think.
Okay. How many dollars?
About $35, $40. I don't know how much it is. Obviously, I've probably not even that much. You can get long ones, which is really good. If you can get some long ones with some hooks, the way I buy mine, I got like climbing hooks, some shackles, and I hooked that on, and then I've binded it over twice, and then I've taped it with insulation tape over and over again, so it doesn't snag. And I do a nylon line because it floats, and it's lighter as well. And I got that on about 30-foot rope.
Mr. First Mate, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Just type in like a period or a comma or something and hit enter into the chat, if you don't mind.
Yeah, it was my phone.
Well, you may not be able to. And
Yeah,
if
yeah, I
so,
can
that's
do it from
okay.
I can do it from here.
Well, that would, hang on just a second.
Because that's what I was going to show, how I bound mine together, and also put on the end of the rope is another shackle. So what you do, you put that to the post, because if you throw your magnet out too far or off a bridge and it goes sliding out your hands, you're going to lose your rope. So make sure you tether onto the post so you don't lose it. Because I've seen lots of people throw.
What's the name of your channel?
Coin World UK. So I'm just going to pop it in there now.
Okay.
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 I've already subscribed to you. I'm just going to pop it in there now. Whoops.
All right. Is that it, Numis?
There we go. World currency. And
Okay. But
Lady
Mayor,
nice to see you. But yeah, I make sure if you do it, make sure you got shackles on the end of the rope as well, really tied well, and taped up, and then you hook that round the like a post of the bridge. So when you throw your magnet out, you do not lose your rope, and it goes floating off down. It's like in the middle of Mississippi somewhere, you know. It's just like
yeah. Well, I don't want to spend 20 quid on something only to lose it, even though I'm not real sure what a quid is. That's okay. I figured
say $1. Say it's it's just not say $1. For argument's sake, we just it's a pound. We just call it a quid as a slang word.
You know, a quid and a pound are about the same to me.
Yeah,
except for a pound is a unit of weight.
Here I thought a quid was a four-legged squid.
Four-legged squid. I could be really
That's
awkward.
an interesting thought, no doubt.
A monkey, a donkey. That's really getting into cotton.
Well, I know there's a quid pro quo, but I didn't think that was currency.
No, I don't think that is.
Quid.
A quid pro quo means you do for me and I do for you, or something like that. But here, let's see. That's
thank you, Neil.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. I got it now. Coin World UK.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. You got quite a few subscribers too. Well, you got to, if you have 100 folks show up at your thing. That's pretty cool.
I wish. Hello. Thank you. No, I mean, I wouldn't be anywhere about any of you guys. And Numismaniac knows I appreciate absolutely everyone. It's not about numbers for me. It's about getting to know people. This is what this is all about: is to get to know people, get to know what their collections are.
Hey, I'm right there with you. I am right there with you. That's one reason why I was saying I was coming in here for the conversation. My channel will do what my channel will do. I'm not too worried about it. I like to have fun and chew the fat with folks. Just get to know folks. To me, that's worth a lot more than. I mean, the fact is, if somebody's doing this for a job, that's an awful hard job that don't pay much. You might as well become
it doesn't pay. I mean, it doesn't pay, especially like unless you're up in the 100 millions. And I've shown Numismaniac. It is. I mean, it's a little bit of a reward. Don't get me wrong, but it's a little bit of a bonus for doing something you enjoy. And I treat this as a hobby, not as an occupation. So
Exactly.
especially with somebody that you enjoy working with. And I mean, we co-host. If you
Yeah.
take a look, our channels are actually mirror images of each other.
Well, I know he was on here the last time that I came over here for your chat, and he seems like a nice feller. I enjoy his conversation just like I enjoy yours, Numis.
Yeah,
this
guy's a godsend. I learned a
now
lot of
I
people.
ain't saying nothing negative about you, Numis. I like you a lot. You good people. You know,
you.
I'm just saying that.
I should say so. You'll stay on the good books that way.
There we go. Well, I don't want to get skunked for Christmas.
Silver Tea, thank you for stopping by, brother.
And here's another one: IBB Commonwealth Bros, IBB for life. Check out Tanny. Tanny is a metal detector as well. He does a lot of metal detecting. He hasn't done anything for a while because he decided to break it.
New Zealand.
Yeah. All the way from the South Pacific. 13 hours of ed.
Cool.
But I've known Tanny for a very long time now, and he's an absolutely diamond of a guy. He really is.
Well, I got to admit, it's hard for me to avoid. I mean, every time I see one of these StreamYard links, I hop up on it. I just like, I talk probably too much, but I enjoy it. What's up, Kumar? Praveen. I don't know if I'm saying that right, and I'm sorry if I ain't.
You might come up last time.
He's from Malaysia, isn't he?
Yeah. Philadelphia. No.
Philadelphia. Philadelphia's not in Malaysia.
No, it ain't.
I can't remember where he's from now. Oh man.
I think he's having trouble talking. Are you there?
Hello.
There he is. He made it.
And Lolia Sayat is there. Malaysia is Asia, yeah. And I go into all sorts of people. I like to mingle with people, get to know people, and I mean, there's some people that time zones are difficult. Obviously, I like to get into Marlins a lot more. I like to get into. I was in Spray Cans the other night, but I couldn't stay on because it's quite late. I missed Found It Buried the other day. It's another metal detectorist. You probably know Found It Buried, George.
Yeah, he's pretty popular.
Yeah, he's very popular. Always happy. Then you have Uncle Al, Olders and Goodies. He used to be motorist as well, along with coins and many other things. But obviously he's not been well, so he's not done it for a while. It's lots. I mean, I met a guy. Actually, funny this. Dale the Detectorist, his name is, and he's from the UK. He got a great. He found a Saxon hoard the other day.
That's
that
cool.
Interesting.
Whoa.
And he goes through. He's found 8 coins. And the Saxon hoard is back over there. I think it's up in Sheffield, because that's where they more likely were being. Because from the Viking,
it's in $2 banknote.
Sorry, my friend.
They might have said they was going or something because they just popped off.
All right, okay.
Oh yeah, just have. Well, I'm glad they said hello anyway.
It's always nice to say. It's nice to put
No doubt.
voices to the names.
I mean, we got Layla from Singapore. That's cool.
That is cool. When I was a young man, I dated a lot, and it didn't. It never mattered to me whether somebody was of one descent or the other, whether they was black, white, Hispanic, whatever. But my one regret of being single is I never was, I never did get the opportunity to date a female that was Asian. That would have been nice. just to get to know some more folks that was Asian. It's it seems like a very interesting peoples to me. But anyhow, that's neither here nor there. And
what are you showing there, Dale?
This is a new channel I met the other days, and he got 122 subscribers.
I'm going to put you big so we can see a little bit better here.
Detective Mail, his name
Very
is,
cool.
and he found a Saxon hoard. And his latest video, obviously I've only watched one video of his because I only met him the other day, and he found a recovery with his Saxon hoarders. That's 8 coins he's found. So I got to go through the rest of them. But he's a really nice lad. Worth checking out.
Now, how many? He's got 122 videos.
He's got 122 subscribers. Because to me, what my thinking is, it's not always because someone's got 1 million subscribers doesn't make them that they know everything. Yeah. There's people out. To me, knowledge and people being honest and genuine with, say, especially with coin collection or stamp collection, whatever you're into, and people are out there giving false information. They may have the numbers, but they're giving out false information purely just to raise their channel. And then you've got a lot of great channels still stuck, in the depths of YouTube. Who's got not a knowledge, who's got loads of knowledge and don't progress. I find it unfair. And I don't know if you guys have the same kind of thing, but so now and then I have to do like surveys, and they asked me YouTube asked me a question: what would you change about YouTube? And I said the problem with YouTube is YouTube has this stigma where if you got the highest amount of subscribers, people go there because they think that that they know everything, but they don't. Is people coming in all the time, people leaving all the time, and that way, I'd rather meet the person than worry about someone with a huge following, because I've seen some of these people with huge followings and don't know nothing, and they got their information totally wrong. Their information is completely incorrect. And when you question that person, they block you because they don't like being challenged.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. That's the problem. He's breaking up.
If you ever want to talk with somebody, you're going to get through to somebody. For example, I used to watch a lot of these bigger chants. Most of my videos are about gardening, and I never really did one before like 2020. I never planned anything before 2020.
Mm-hmm.
But when and I watched a bunch of these channels. You ever put a comment on there? They don't check out every one of those comments. They go throw a star or a heart, something on it.
Yeah.
Excuse me, and they just go on about their business. Well, they don't have time to. I get that. But, if you get through and you talk with somebody who's got, 50, 200, 300, 600 subscribers, they have a tendency to be a lot more responsive. And you get to see a different perspective.
Absolutely.
A lot of these folks, they just try to throw stuff up.
We're losing you.
He's doing the robot.
That's one thing.
He's not real. He's an AI.
Yeah, Gary, you're breaking up every second word.
Let me go outside. For a minute there, I thought you were talking about my video that I've got a video that a friend of mine made up. I just did a 24-hour live the other day, a couple days ago.
How did that go?
It went pretty good. I did some stupid things, and we had a lot of good conversation. I ate one of them hot peppers, and
what
I
else?
regretted it immediately. I also did some dancing. I tell you what, if you want to see that video, all you got to do is go to Radio Jonesy or Jonesy, Radio Jonesy, RADIO Jonesy. I think it's JONESY, and he's got 2 videos up. His last 2 videos of me dancing, and now I used to dance a lot when I was a youngin', and it was I felt like I was pretty good at it back then. Now I'm just old and fat, but I still remember some of the moves, but it don't look near as good as it used to, at least not in my head anyhow. You know, when you're young and doing out there on a dance floor and you just think you're something special. I sure did, back then, but just to try and entertain a little bit, I went through and did I muted the computer so that you couldn't hear the music, and I cranked up my TV a little bit and threw a little bit of some old 80s dance music on. I think it was Daz Band, or it could have been, I don't know, Cool in the Gang. And well, it was just some pop and lock type stuff. Yeah. But it was fun. I enjoyed it. And the first, I don't know, 16 hours or so was, a whole lot easier than the last few. The last few got rough. And then it got, the older I get, the harder it is for me to recover from some of that stuff.
And, that's when gravity is against you, and your body's saying, hang on a minute, we're not 21 anymore.
Exactly. And so anyhow, we enjoyed it. It's always good. A friend of mine that was on there, and see, there's a friend of mine by the name of Devil Dog, and Devil Dog's good people. He's as given a person as you could imagine. He stayed up with me for that entire 24 hours. Now he gives me, I won't say, the curse word on here, but he gives me Hades all the time. But he's good people. And then he turned around and I guess we finished on Friday morning, and then Saturday he set up with another friend who was doing a 24-hour live, and he was there the entire time. So
good night, digging.
Do what?
Oh, just saying good night to Digging Canuck.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't see the chat. I'm on my phone at the moment.
I have to ask you, Gary, in your dancing, you don't dance. Depends on the style dance, but you don't dance like Buddy Epson, do you?
No, he's although that would be interesting, but no. Buddy Epson does like a soft shoe type thing.
He does. He was a fabulous dancer in his day.
Yeah, he was supposed to play on The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, but, he was supposed to be the Tin Man.
Yeah, right, but he was allergic to the paint.
Yeah.
But mine's more like a. Well, you just have to see it, I reckon.
Is that Radio Jonesy? Yeah.
Yeah, Radio Jonesy. I think it's JON.
Radio Jonesy.
You're gonna find it and put the link up.
Yeah. Hey, the Bud Files.
Hello, the Bud Files.
What's up, Bud Files? That's my home skillet, or one of them. He's a friend of mine.
Cool.
Now he probably a friend of yours before he was mine. I don't know. I just know, I remember him. There's a lot of good people out there.
I've seen him in lots and lots of channels.
Oh, yeah, he's everywhere.
Oh.
Radio Jonesy.
He's good people. From everything I know. And
He's got 83
you know,
drivers. Is that
83?
Oh,
is that
Is that
him?
it?
Oh yeah, Jonesy, that's him.
Right. Okay.
And he's fairly new.
Oh.
He's a DJ over there in Australia, and he lives in Tasmania. And they got these things called what if I see if I can remember the name of it? It's like a real little kangaroo. Puddle jumper.
No.
Oh, that looks like me. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's a video of me. He's got a shorter version and a longer version, and it probably ain't the most flattering.
So you're doing, so you was a bit of a hip hop then?
Yeah, it was a little bit of hip hop back in the day.
Oh, they're wallabies.
Well, no, it's not the wallabies. There is a thing called a wallaby, but there's something smaller than that, and I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head.
You had breakdance and hip hop and like beat pop stuff.
Yeah, I used to do the break dancing thing years ago.
So did I.
And
my brother was really good at it. A friend of mine just not long passed away. He was actually in a show doing breakdancing when he was younger, obviously. He was really good.
Well,
I did it. I wasn't that great, but I was okay. I could do it, but I wasn't that very good at it. But because I was in like really nimble, did karate and stuff like that, I could do backflips and make it a bit more spectacular. But it's more like controlled falling down.
That would be me. No, mine's uncontrollable falling. Is it called a quokka?
No.
See, that's going to bug me now.
I tell you what, all you got to do is watch one of Jonesy's. A lot of his videos will talk about this little creature, and
gecko.
It's not a gecko. No.
Gecko doesn't quite look like a wallaby or a kangaroo.
No, it don't.
If it was me,
give me a second. I'll look it up. It's going to be on. Hopefully, my reception be a little bit better.
Zilla says it's called a croca.
No,
it's
I
a cool
promise. Give me a second. I'll look it up. It won't take but a minute. Shouldn't. But yeah, apparently the only place you can find it is on Tasmania.
Yeah.
Or in Tasmania. And let's see, Radio Jonesy. And I don't know why it doesn't bring me automatically to his channel. I've done this I don't know how many times. And let's see. Best thing about Tuesday morning.
It's not Dance Expo.
Okay.
Yeah, Layla, I'm just reading what Layla's saying here. She's from the Philippines, living in Singapore. I'm just thinking that my cousin Paul is he found himself a lovely lady from the Philippines. He's my age, so he's like 69 years old, and his wife to be is 29. I figured, what are you trying to do? Die an early death here? What? She's gonna kill you, man. Keep up with a 29-year-old girl.
That's funny.
Well, I was in one of my friends. They do karaoke.
Patty Melon. I just remember the name of it. It's called a Patty Melon.
A Patty Melon. Paddy? I got to see what this looks like.
I'm about to look it up on the Google. And Patty Melon. Here we go. Pademelon.
Oh, an animal. Oh, yeah, it looks like a chinchilla.
That is one weird looking thing.
It is. It's a marsupial, but they
I've
usually
never-
only
I-
come out at night.
I can honestly say I've never seen one before.
They look like a chinchilla, don't they? A big, huge chinchilla.
Crossed
They're
with a
about the
rabbit
size
or
of-
something.
Well, they're about the size of a pretty good sized dog.
Yeah. Weird looking thing, eh?
It is. But Jonesy's got some interesting stuff. He's a DJ and he promotes a lot of different, he's very informative on a lot of different things. And especially when it comes to like Australia and what have you. He can tell you that I found out the other day in Australia, by law, you can only play up to 20% of your music, at least on the radio, of Australian artists, which I thought was weird, but it's apparently the truth. He ain't gonna lie to me about it, I don't think.
It's called the Tasmanian Tiger, Zilla.
And anyhow, these patty melons there,
I think you can own
he's
them.
got video of them.
You can actually look after them.
I thought they were extinct. Oh, they are extinct.
Just one more thing before this is, we need to know if anybody else wants to come onto the wheel.
Oh, yes, please do. If you want to play the wheel, you go ahead and explain it. We're running out of time.
Because the last one will be on Thursday, and we've only got one person playing tonight. So, like always, we got Silver Tanner for there, so we'll give it until a couple of minutes.
All right, well, I'm gonna drop so y'all can talk about the wheel and everything. It was a pleasure to meet you again. And Numis,
Anytime,
always-
Gary.
Y'all have a good
Anytime.
Thank you.
And you're welcome for my stream anytime as well. He's a great guy, isn't he, Gary?
Isn't he, though, eh?
So we got Silver Tanner for tonight, and he's already donated 3 coins. So if anybody wants to play the wheel, so you get your name on the list, just let us know what little silver coin you have, little gram, anywhere from your country. As long as it's a little bit of silver, anybody can play. And once you're on there, you ain't got to put in again. And all you got to do is then, once the winner is done on Thursday, post that coin out, what you donated to the winner, and or you could win yourself. You never know. So we got 1.5 minutes left now. 2 minutes left now. We give it till 2 hours 30.
Yeah.
And then I will shuffle this 5 times, as always.
Yeah.
I'll shuffle this 5 times so we know so it's all fair.
Don't miss out, guy. This pay it forward wheel is a good deal. One donation, a gram of silver, could be just a tiny little thing like that, or a silver dime, whatever you happen to have. Put it in an envelope at the end of the month. That goes towards whoever the winner is. But you got to be, if you want to play, you got to play. Commit to one and then get on the first wheel here. First person off the first wheel is the winner, and the second wheel at the end of the month, it's the last man standing.
Yep. And that way, that's where you get all the treasure trove from.
Exactly.
So,
in fact, I'm going to
flip the treasure trove wheel. So people are putting in the loot, and the loot, the last player standing.
I'm giving you 30 seconds on this countdown right now.
Yep, so, whoops, what was that? All right, so we've got 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to shuffle this 5 times. So good luck, Tanny. He's on his own. Let's see who wins. Let's see who gets on the. Oh, he's just started.
That's pretty easy. Okay. Now, Silver T doesn't have to put another silver piece in at all. He's now on the big wheel at the end of the month.
Yeah. So he's actually put 3 donations in so far. And remember, I'll be on live tomorrow. That'll be 9 p.m. GMT. Skipper may not be online. I'm not sure.
I am actually doing a Christmas in July stint for my granddaughter, but I will try to at least sneak in and say hello before I run off and do my thing.
But if not, then I will see Numismaniac be back on Thursday with just a coin chat, just a bit of fun, laugh, and all that. It's just the only difference between these streams and the community chats are just the wheel, really. And obviously, we like to talk about a bit of history, a bit of fun.
Yeah, do some trivia.
Yeah, do some trivia. And tomorrow, if anybody wants to pop on my stream, you're more than welcome to do so, of course. 9 p.m. GMT. That's going to be 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, Skip. And
yes, sir.
So yeah, it's just an open chat. Just let us know. It's similar. Just let us know what you're doing. Be a quick, fast, and questions at you. How do you get into it? What you like about it? What is the goal? You know, those sort of things. You know, is there anything that we should be looking for? What you should be looking for? Because like with EAC and Storylock, because that's only 2 people I know who do it. I know there's lots of people out there that do that, but it'd be interesting to find out. Like if I was to send EAC a decent lock compared to an American lock, like virtually the same, and do a comparison. You know, that'd be quite interesting to do, I think.
Yeah, would be.
So yeah, and on Thursday, it'll be the last man standing, last player standing. Or do one quick scoop around who wants to go onto the wheel quickly. We'll do that within half an hour because obviously I have 3 wheels that day. And then we can get on with the chat quickly. And then, so we got 5 people on the chat tonight. So they've got a chance of winning 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 coins.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah, that's 11 coins coming to one person. Obviously, if it's Silver Tanner that won, it'd be 9 because he did put in 3. So
true.
I put in 2, and everybody else has put in 1. So yeah, no, thank you, Boutloop. I really do appreciate you, my friend. Bud Files. I know Digging Can Eat Treasures Hunt is gone. Lelia is still here, I believe. But yeah, this is good. This is absolutely refreshing to meet new people.
Yeah. And do tell your friends, you know, anybody online about us. We'd love to spread the word because this is a new format for us, and it gives everybody a chance to show their collections, to do a little bit of learning and sharing, and have a little fun with the game. And of course, we go 4 days a week, so it's at different times. So we should be able to hit the entire planet.
Easy. And just one little quick theory, Skipper, I also want to run by you. We have a lot of different people come in, you know, from all sorts of walks of life. Mm-hmm. Say, for example, Neil or White Mojo or anybody wants to do cards or comic books. Could they donate a comic book for that person just in case? Does it always have to be?
We'll discuss it. Yeah, we'll discuss this out of stream and see see what modifications, because again, this, and we even mention it below in the description.
Yeah.
This is a learning thing and seeing what works best. But
we want everybody to be involved. That's where the trade comes into it. Like, if you want to trade comics, if you don't want to, just get the links in, or trade cards, trade yarn, trade coins, trade all sorts of things.
Yeah.
Stickers, as we talked about earlier, and even information. Trading information is important.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, we can talk about coins all night, but we don't want to be like just on one thing.
Yeah. We don't want the narrow focus. We want it to expand.
Yeah. And we want to learn as well. We want to learn about your hobbies.
Yeah.
And interests.
Absolutely.
So yeah, it's good fun. And Lady Braven is the lady I haven't seen for a little while. Have a blessed evening.
Very, very glad that you've been with us, Lady Braven.
Yeah, thank you, Lady
so
Braven.
nice.
She's a wonderful woman. Thank you so much. Are we going to end it here, Skip?
Yeah, I think that's it for today, and I'll look forward to, hopefully see you a little bit tomorrow. And for everybody that's out there, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, remember, check out this guy's channel, absolutely awesome. Check out Lady Braven, Boutloop, Zilla, the Bud Files, Digging Canute with Treasure, Lactia as well, I believe, EAC, and many, many other wonderful people.
Exactly.
And, if you do leave a comment, please check each other out in the comment section as well, so you get to know each other. If you're going to connect, remember to watch the video in full. Make sure it's a video, not a short. It's very important because that doesn't actually count towards watch time. And also leave a like, leave a comment, leave something about the video, not just like a couple of words. Something that is relatable to the video. That's very important. And I certainly will see you tomorrow at 9 p.m. GMT.
So for all of you out there, au revoir et bientôt.
Yeah.
Bye.
Ciao. Au revoir. Goodbye.